Hi, Judith here. As humans, we're very complex. Our psyche's quite complex, and it holds many contradictions. So, on one hand, we are longing to create certain intentions, whether about our personal life or about and including our planetary life. However, as much as we want to do that, and as much as we may carry visions of what this is like, because of old programming that we've all been raised with and may carry in ourselves from several lifetimes, this becomes a very complex process. In order to create intention more easily and more specifically, we want to understand and meet those rogue cells within us that don't agree. They may hold fears from this lifetime or other lifetimes, trauma. They may think that creating something new is impossible. They may hold beliefs we're not deserving enough. There are many possibilities that we find within these rogue cells within us. However, the way to disempower them is one, to bring them into awareness, because when something remains unconscious, it has a lot more power. We immediately begin to shift that when we bring things into consciousness, and then to work and transform them. So this following meditation, which is from chapter 2 of my book, The 60 Ascension Journey, will help you do just that. It's always good to have your journals handy. And if you will, go ahead and close your eyes and put all your attention on taking deep centering breaths. As you exhale, release any distractions, any concerns, any tensions. Just allow all of that to flow out with the breath. On the inhale, imagine that you are drawing in tiny golden spirals of light filled with love and consciousness. And allow these tiny spirals to spread to every cell in your body. Keep focusing on your breath as you begin to feel a sense of calm and relaxation travel throughout your body. Now I'd like you to imagine that you're standing at the top of a beautiful mountain. It's a magnificent morning. The sky is a vibrant blue. The bright sun warms your hair and skin. The birds are singing and calling to one another. The air smells fresh and clean. As you look out over the vista before you, you take a moment and you ponder your life. Ponder what works well for you. And ponder what change you long for that is not yet manifested. As you are standing there, you see there's a horizontal beam of pure light coming toward you. And you watch as it gets closer and closer until it's almost in front of you. And that's when you noticed that it carries an ethereal being. And as that being gets closer, it communicates to you that it's one of your star ancestors here to help you connect more effectively with your sixth-dimensional co-creative power, your power to manifest any intentions you choose. Greet your ancestor and listen while they greet you in return. This being reaches out to touch your third eye and your heart, filling you with radiating light. You notice your heart now feels overflowing with love. Love for this ancestor, love for yourself, love for all creation. Let yourself bask in these feelings for a moment. Your star ancestor now leads you to a path that begins to go down the mountain. The sun has become even warmer. You hear the crackling of twigs under your footsteps as you follow along. Soon you come to another clearing. You see a large cave and your ancestor leads you to it. It takes a moment for your eyes to adjust. And as you do, you see a ledge by one of the cave walls where you can go sit, supported by the ledge and absorbing the coolness of the cave. Your star ancestor asks you to focus on what you are trying to change, to manifest most differently in your life. As you do, a container appears before you. Your ancestor lets you know this container is holding some of the beliefs or fears you carry that are still getting in your way. Take a moment and examine it. Notice its size, its material, its color. Notice how it feels when you look at it. Next, your ancestor, with your permission, opens the container, and out come some small creatures that carry a limiting belief or fear that have made it hard for you to create the changes in your life that you're most longing for. Your ancestor directs you to greet these beings and lines them up in front of you. Notice how this feels. One by one, you ask each what they represent and listen while they share the belief or fear that's standing in your way. You might want to jot this down in your journal before proceeding. And then close your eyes once again and focus on your breath. Now spend some time dialoguing with each of these entities. Notice how the beliefs or fears they represent may still be running parts of your life. Ask them why they're still with you and what they're trying to do for you. Let them know that now you're ready to take charge and to tell them what they need to change in order to get on board with you taking on the self-love and personal power needed to manifest what you seek, and to give you the comfort and confidence to use your gifts to help with the upcoming planetary shift. Then beaming each of them with energy from your hand, shrink them down. As they become smaller and smaller, beam them with love and let them know that they no longer have your permission to interfere in your life. And just watch what happens and notice how you feel. Now send them on their way to perhaps play together in the cave. You can feel that your star ancestor is pleased with your newfound power, and you notice that you're feeling both stronger and lighter. It's time to leave the cave for now and return to the mountaintop. Your ancestor comes with you, and when you reach the place you started from, the star being gives you a hug, and you feel that some of their loving, powerful energy has been even more deeply transmitted to you. They let you know the cave is always there, where you can find any other beliefs or fears that are in your way, and that you can always call them back to accompany you to the cave. Slowly you leave them and bring yourself back to your room, pondering what you've experienced. Wiggle your fingers and toes to get back into your body, noticing any sounds around you. And finally, in your own time, when you're ready, go ahead and open your eyes. You might want to journal more deeply on what you've experienced.